Carl.
And I'm Courtney.
And this is the High Yellow Report. And
what are we talking about today?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. I was pissed off earlier today.
About what?
Fucking weed man.
What about the weed man?
I'm sick and tired of him. Like, okay, I know this dude, and he has no job. For one, most of them don't.
But being a weed man's a job, though.
Well, it is a job. It's very involved. I understand.
Okay.
But no conventional job of sorts. So they have no conventional schedule.
Right.
But like, you call them up, they're cool, and then the rest of the day they act like they don't want the money.
I mean,
like
you know how weed men are. Things happen. They fall asleep.
Don't you have bills to pay though?
I mean, maybe they don't.
A couple.
Another life.
Like, I don't know. It upsets me. And then it's like, I'll be there in 10 minutes, and then an hour goes by. And there's no text, no call.
Right. Oh, no. Then, you text them, and then they don't text you back. And
then they get there, and then they act like they're still doing you the biggest favor ever.
Absolutely. Well, they're selling you an illegal substance at great risk.
Exactly. But, you know, I'm helping you move it. I'm a consumer.
I agree. You should have like a customer service line that you could call and complain about men.
You're absolutely right.
Right? Like there should be
What would the number be?
I don't know. 1-800-420.
No.
It would probably just be because that would be the easiest for people to remember. Because if you were
420 bags.
Ooh, BAGZ.
Yeah.
1-800-420 bags. But there's like some guy, and you call him up, and he's like the customer service guy, and he's telling me like your weed man was like not on time, and then he calls the weed man, and I don't know what consequences they would have.
Well, they would probably have to set it up like per city.
It would have to be some sort of union, I guess. There would be a lot of logistics involved, but I feel like it would be worth it. Yeah. Personally,
Speaking of illegal substances, was it Shifty from Crazy Town?
Oh my God, the guy Seth Bidzer from Celebrity Rehab.
Yeah, it's so funny. People now know him from that show and not his band anymore. It's so sad.
I mean,
it's sad, though.
In all fairness, they were forgettable.
Well, they had that one-hit wonder, and it was all over the place.
It was like
you go down South Side. I remember when it came out. You can go down South Side, and it was
my butterfly, sugar.
It was like
baby.
the soundtrack of
that
East
sounds
Carson
terrible.
Street.
That sounds terrible.
I mean, it was catchy though.
But he was at a Ross Dress for Less store, which whatever.
Oh, Ross.
Yeah, I'm not gonna judge.
I live in Phoenix, so I know Ross.
He probably has bills to pay, so I'm not gonna judge him for shopping at a discount store.
I got some good stuff there.
Who doesn't? I
mean, I got this shirt from a thrift store.
You did.
$2. Never worn. So can't knock him for that. But what did he do wrong? Like that was the bit. Was it on TMZ? Big thing. Ooh, he's got the Ross.
No. That was not news in itself. That Seth Bidzer was at the Ross. Yes. He apparently got into an argument with his girlfriend and collared her up, and they called the police. And then when the police came, he had crack on him. Yeah. So.
Then, like a couple months after he was on Celebrity Rehab, he was on the roof or something.
He came back in the second season, and he was admitted after sneaking up to the roof and smoking crack on the roof. It was really deep. It was deep. He has problems.
Don't do crack.
That would be a lesson that you could take away from this.
And unfortunately, crack leads to a lot of things like death.
It does, and I don't want to speculate, but
I mean, it does though. I mean, hey, we've seen it happen.
I mean, we have.
He's from the hood.
Right. And no one speculate, but Whitney Houston probably had an issue with Crack God Lover. At one point. And
we all want to blame,
I don't even want to speak on it. I'm just saying at one time maybe she had a crack cocaine addiction. That's all I'm saying. Regardless, she was extremely talented and very beautiful, and there'll never be another like her. So you gotta give her that.
How about that leak of her casket? Like you gotta be a. Can I speak frankly?
Yes.
You gotta be a sick fuck.
I agree. No, I agree.
To take a picture of anybody while they're in their casket. I don't care. Even all those people with James Brown, Elvis. No, it's sick.
If I'm taking a picture, if you want a picture, like maybe their family wants a picture. I don't know. If I'm taking a picture, but you're leaking it to
Hey,
oh, look at this dead person. Like, what?
Give me money. Give me money.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's for money. It's like, come on, get out of here.
Oh, Greg.
I know, right? People make me want to be old Greg. I'm fucking sick of these people.
God,
fucking Aretha Franklin. How about her not going to the funeral because she had a leg spasm or something?
Why does she sing so beautiful, but she sounds like she has a mouthful when she speaks?
I feel like she's possibly a monster in a human skin. I don't know. Like, Aretha Franklin's really talented, but she's she's really not like a woman from what I've seen. And like,
it's like she has a horse hoof in her mouth. Like,
I can't. You're right. No, you're right. No, you're right. And that's really, like, she has such a gorgeous voice. But she does sound like she's got a piece of pig fat caught back in her throat. She may. That may be what's wrong. Has anybody investigated?
But maybe, and then maybe that's why she stays sounding like that, because they're afraid to take it out.
She like can't survive with all the pig fat in the back of her throat. I don't know. That's horrible to say.
It is what it is. I mean, but no, she is Franklin the Flake.
Agreed.
Like, I'm sorry.
She should have gone to the funeral.
What was it? Why did they say that she didn't show up?
She said she had a leg spasm.
What are people saying it really is?
I heard that she didn't go to the funeral because like she lied about being Whitney Houston's godmother. Something. I don't know. But it sounds like something she
lied to say she was, or she
yes, she lied and said that she was, but she's not. Which
that's funny.
To me, it sounds like something she would do. I don't know what she would do.
That's funny.
I could believe. I mean, right? Think about it. Think about her saying that.
Oh, she said she had a leg spasm, and then the next day she was fine.
Yeah, she was fine. The next day.
I know when I have leg spasms, they last for at least 3-4 days.
That old bitch had the itis.
But I can still walk.
She was tired. She didn't want to go to the funeral. It's whatever. But she
made it to the bathroom.
She's shady, and she knows that.
Did she show up at the Oscars tonight?
I don't think she was invited to the Oscars. That's Aretha Franklin. What did she do with the Oscars? She was in the Blues Brothers. Oh, seriously, she didn't go.
Smock.
She didn't go. She could go for what? So that she could watch the artist and Hugo take every single award.
I know those movies crush.
I mean, really, especially considering that nobody even saw the artist. Like, I'm sure it was good, but like, let's not everybody pretend like you saw it, because I know there are a lot of people walking around pretending like they saw the artist, and y'all know you didn't see it.
No, I didn't.
Where did you see it at? Where was it playing? Because I still don't know. So, I know the Regent Square Theater doesn't hold that many people, so I don't think you were all there.
I didn't see it.
Just saying, I didn't see it.
I didn't even know it came out. I didn't even know.
The dog convinced me that I want to see it. I like the dog.
The dog?
There's a little dog, and he came to the Oscars in a bow tie.
Oh, Lord.
So
that's funny.
That's all I needed was a dog in a bow tie. I'm there.
But Hugo showed up, right? They did the damn thing.
Hugo won like every visual award there was to win.
So he was there then, right? Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron Cohen was there. He's so horrible.
What did he do?
Okay, well, they invited him because he was in Hugo, you know?
Well, yeah. And he played the shit out of that part. If you haven't seen Hugo, you need to see it. So, just saying. Just
make sure you're not sleepy, though. I'm just saying. Yeah. Make sure you're not sleepy, because you might, like, drift off into a beautiful world of dreams, because it was really kind of boring. I'm not even trying to be rude. It was beautiful. It was visually relaxing,
but yet stimulating.
Draco Malfoy's mother was in it. Ben Kingsley was in it. The girl from Kick-Ass. It was fine, but it was just a little slow at times. It was just really a little slow. Just be awake when you see it.
Yeah.
But Sacha Baron
Cohen, after work.
Yeah, like in the daytime. Yeah.
Sun beaming through. Anyway.
That would probably be the best. He was invited to the Oscars, and he wanted to come in costume as his character from his new movie, The Dictator, or whatever, where he plays some kind of fake dictator. And they told him no, so he caused a huge stink about it. And they finally relented and allowed him to walk the red carpet in his costume, which I think is stupid, but whatever. I love Sacha Baron Cohen, but like, it's not about you, so let's stop. Really, like, it's the Oscars. It's not playtime. Like, just wear a suit and be grateful that you were invited, because you're crazy. My thoughts. But anyway, he came on the red carpet in his silly costume, and he had an urn with Kim Jong-il's picture on it. And he was carrying it. I know, right? So while he's talking to Seacrest...
You can't hold a man down like that.
When he's talking to Seacrest...
I'm sorry.
He spills Kim Jong-il's ashes all over Seacrest. Seacrest tux all over the red carpet. They had to they cut away, so I think they were cleaning the carpet, otherwise it would get on people's dresses, and people borrow those, you have to send those back. So they had to clean the carpet, and then Seacrest had that tux on for forever. They didn't know that was gonna happen. They didn't have another jacket for that nigga. He was just standing there with the remnants of powder on it. And he was salty as fuck about it. Seacrest was mad. And if I was him, I would have been mad too. He was madder than knocked up mad. But he had to keep it together. He couldn't say anything, so he was just quietly. Right. But inside, he was quietly.
Inside, he was probably the lead singer of Five Finger Death
Punch. He was mad. He was mad. They did not have another coat for him at the time. It was really unfortunate.
Always bring it back up.
And I
never know
Sasha,
what kind of crazy guys are working.
Come on, this is about honoring the people who did the movies for this year. It's not about promoting your little silly movie. And I get it about Hollywood. No, let's throw it in their faces. But come on, really.
It was a bitch slap to Seacrest.
I have no comments about
the hardest working man in entertainment.
He's a hard worker. He is a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Already.
For his radio show.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ryan Seacrest is an accomplished fellow.
He's bitch slapping shit. Speaking of bitch slap, I want to talk about bitch slap Brown.
Do we have to talk about bitch slap?
We have to. He bitch slapped somebody over an iPod.
No, he just took the iPod. He snatched it. Can we call him bitch snatch Brown?
No, he's a bitch slapper. Okay. I mean, he's way worse than a bitch slapper. I mean, I'm a man here, and I'm telling you this right now. You're a bitch.
He clearly has anger management problems that have yet to have been dealt with, and that
Hence
concerns me.
Bitch slap.
Agreed. He snatched her iPhone because she took a picture of him, which, don't you get paid? People take pictures. I thought that was part of your job.
I guess he was feeling he wasn't getting paid for that one, but it's dude. At your moment,
those are the people that buy your albums.
This moment in his life, any exposure right now of him just walking down the street, not slapping or putting his hands on anybody,
I agree.
Is helpful. So it's oh, he's eating a cheeseburger. That's positive, dude. You're not bitch slapping the person who gave you the burger.
Breaking a window.
You're not
screaming at
leaving people on the side of the road
out of places. Indeed, all things that he probably would have been better off not doing.
You know what I mean? It's private property, and they can do what they want with it, dude. So.
Agreed. I just
have fun with that lawsuit.
I don't think it's the best look for him to be
walking around. Well, no. Twinkle toes.
Snatching iPods off of young ladies.
The light skinned Usher.
I think that's kind of an insult to Usher, frankly. I mean.
Well, light. He's karaoke Usher.
Yeah. he's kind of pathetic. It is what it is. He clearly
whatever.
It's
whatever.
It is whatever. It is whatever.
So I don't know, man. People today need to get it together.
Agreed.
Need to get it together. And I, being from Pittsburgh, I just want to say, Ben Roethlisberger, if you touch anyone outside of your family in any other way, even if they are in your family, if you touch them any other way than a good greeting, you got this guy coming after you. And a lot of people.
I have no comments about it.
So keep your hands to yourself. All of you.
And your penis.
Penises.
Keep it to yourself.
Unless you get a written invitation nowadays. It's 2012. If you don't get that written piece of you gotta have if they don't give you a contract and say here, sign it, don't touch them. Don't even shake their hand because no. So this is the High Yellow Report. I'm Carl.
I'm Courtney.
And
we're high, we're yellow.
And we're high yellow. And we'll check you on the flip side. Deuces.